right, guys, Ramsey Shella here with Harriet's Botanicals. We have the lovely Sapna, who is the founder of this Nairobeing event that we are at, that you see here today.
Well, thanks for being here. And I'm Sapna. I have been in the wellness, let's say, field or industry for over 20 years now, actually. And I'm an energy healer, I'm an energy worker. And so I've actually just been doing this work throughout my life and realized that it was a gift that I had from when I was young. And so then decided to develop it into something more formal. I'm born and brought up in Nairobi, and I realized that Nairobi, because of its cosmopolitan nature, has people from all over the world and modalities from all over the world available here. And it was really important to me, I think, as a healer, also to showcase what's available. We have everything from Ayurveda to acupuncture to self-help work to all these crazy, movement.
Right? You guys can have a look.
Yeah, and just really amazing, talented people from all over the world. And really, I wanted to make sure that being a facilitator in Nairobi, there's a platform for facilitators to be able to connect to each other, first of all, to create that community of like-minded, like-souled people, as well as then to be able to offer it, because there's no other, this is the only sort of wellness experience really available in Nairobi. You have lots of retreats all over the country, but this is really the only one of its kind. And yeah, I mean, I love what we do. It changes people in a day, it changes people in a weekend, and I think they really appreciate it. And we can bring in so many different modalities, from meditation to chanting and breath work to animal movement to emotional well-being to cultivating happiness to creating life plans, etc. So I love the scope of it. And I think alternative therapies are the future. I mean, they've been the past, they're ancient knowledge, and we cannot deny that these medicines and these modalities are thousands of years old. So they're actually way older than conventional and allopathic medicine anyway. And actually
Message.
It's important to be able to combine these. Here we have these quick health doctors who are able to offer a really interesting service, that instead of going to the hospital or going to the clinic, they come to your home, they come online. And so to be able to combine all of these things together is really fantastic, I think. These days, I think women are far more intuitive about what they need for their bodies. They don't want to be taking, medication. They would rather take natural stuff, and so products like Arrowet are really fantastic. Women are just becoming more in tune with their bodies. They want to take care of themselves, Yeah, as women become more intuitive and more in touch with their bodies, they understand that taking natural products helps them feel better holistically, so emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And this is also how women are taking their power back these days, is by being completely responsible for what goes into their body. And being able to connect with themselves in a different way. And processed food, pollution, all of the stuff that we have to deal with in terms of toxins, affect women's bodies immediately, affect women's reproductive health immediately. So many more women these days are trying to have children and they can't. And so there's a lot of stuff environmentally that is affecting women in ways that never affected us before.
Okay.
So all the more reason to be natural and responsible for ourselves.
Okay, so as a man that's learning more about women's health and the issues and problems that women go through, would you say that one of the most common problems you see that women have is infertility, or what other common problems do you see?
Infertility is a huge one. Fibroids, polycystic ovaries, a lot of endometriosis. So a lot of sacral chakra kind of issues, because what has been really misunderstood is that a woman's reproductive area is so sensitive, and it holds the memory of trauma. It holds all sorts of memories, and so by the time it gets to the physical body and manifests as disease, it's already been through so much. But conventional medicine only really treats the physical disease. And so, not only is the natural medicine important for prevention, but also cure. As a healer, it's also about, understanding who we are at actually a cellular level. And the only way we can do that is by clearing it out, all the junk that we put into our bodies, so that we have the space to really listen and to really tune into who we are at that level of the DNA.